Well, good morning. Today is Friday, May 28th, and it is time for our weekly meeting highlights. And today it is Say Goodbye to Critical Self-Talk. So first off, we'll start off with how I did this past week. I'll take it. I mean, I don't really want a gain, but I gained 0.4, but I have a total loss of 81 pounds. I probably, I don't usually, and it probably was good that I did this week, but on Sunday, for some reason, I thought, you know what, I'm not really doing that well. I thought I was doing better, but let me see how much I weigh. And on Sunday morning, I had gained 2.6 pounds on Sunday morning. So coming up with just a 0.4 gain today, I'm fine. I'm not fine with it, but I will take it because it's so much better than the almost 3 pounds that I gained on Sunday. So I got right back at it. And I did kind of do this. I said goodbye to critical self-talk because I've been very critical of myself this last couple months. I'm really disappointed in myself because at one point I was over 95, I think it was 95.4 pounds lost. I was like within 4.6 pounds of hitting my 100-pound goal. And I started critically blaming myself and self-talking to myself and kind of just somewhat giving up. Not quitting, but not giving it the old college try, not giving it the 100% effort. And since Monday, I've really been giving it the 100% effort. So I think I'm doing better. I've got a ways to go. I understand that. But, as long as I'm trying, that's all that really matters. But let's get into the subject here. Saying goodbye to critical self-talk. Another great way to strengthen your mind is to reach your goals, is to ditch the negativity and start talking to yourself as you would a friend. This last month, I would have never talked to a friend the way I talked to myself in my head. There was no way possible that I would have said the things out loud to someone that I really cared about. And I really do love myself. I really do take care of myself, and I care about myself. But I was kind of abusing my body and taking advantage of my whatever may come kind of attitude. And it showed on the scale because your body's going to react to how you do. Sometimes you really try really hard and you work and you work and you work and you don't lose any weight. And then you take a week off and you think, I'm just going to do whatever I want. And then you lose a lot of weight. You know what? You didn't really lose the weight because you went back to your old way of eating. It was just that your body was just kind of holding on to it the week before for whatever reason it's decided. You never know. Your weight fluctuates every day for various reasons. That's why I always weigh myself on Friday mornings. Usually I only weigh myself once a week, but for some reason I decided to weigh myself on Sunday, which was a good thing for me this week. Which one of these uplifting affirmations speaks to you? I can overcome this. I can succeed, or I am strong. I would have to say that all of those things apply to me. I am strong, I know I can succeed, and I will overcome my issues with food. I have a food addiction. I realize that. If I get hungry in that, I've always got vegetables in my refrigerator. I've always got cucumbers, broccoli, cauliflower, celery, carrots, green onions, you name it, I've got it in the refrigerator. I don't put my tomatoes in the refrigerator, I keep them on the counter. But on the counter I have my grapefruit, I have my tomatoes, I have my apples, I have my bananas. I've got all kinds of things I can snack on. But why do I get in the car and drive to like Burger King or Tim Hortons or Dunkin' Donuts, Kroger's just to pick up some Cheetos or something? I don't know why I do that. But I'm going to stop being so critical of myself when I do it. Instead of buying, a lot of times I try to be thrifty. And I'll say, because at the registers they have those little tiny like serving size packages of Cheetos and that, but they're like 50 cents, 75 cents, something like that. And I could get like a whole bag when they're on sale, because right now they're on sale for $1.77. So I'm always thinking, well, you could portion them out and you could do that. And then, no, I'd be better off just buying the little one serving size, taking care of that craving and get over with it. And I need to get back on track that way. Create and repeat a self-compassionate affirmation to use during any setbacks or challenges. Thinking how you would supportively talk to a friend helps. The Cheetos is a good prime example. I would tell my friend, you know, I know you're trying to get the best deal for your buck. I really understand that, but do you really think that if you bring in that whole big bag of Cheetos that you're going to just eat a portion? You're not. I have the unfortunate habit of just eating them out of the bag. And you know, if you eat anything out of the bag or out of the container, you are not measuring it out and you are not getting a true serving size. So I would talk my friend into, you know, suck it up, Buttercup. Just pay the 50 or 75 cents for the one portion size, because you don't need the other portions. You just need that one portion size, and so just take that one bag. And I think that might work. So you want to list some phrases that have felt comforting for you in the past, words that you've heard, advice that you've given, encouragement that you would have liked to have heard. I can overcome this. I tell myself this a lot. I can overcome this. Some days are harder than others. A lot of days are harder than others. Lately, every week is harder than other weeks. But I'm determined, I'm really determined to get back on track and get back to losing my weight. I have not that much to go to get back to where I was, 14, 15 pounds. I mean, I know that sounds like a lot, but I've lost 81 pounds so far right now. And at one point I lost over 95 pounds. So I know I can do it. And what would I tell a friend? It's 15 pounds. Oh my goodness, you've already kept off 81 pounds, so what's 15? That's nothing. You can do it. And I know I need to tell myself that too. I can succeed. I've done it in the past. I really put my mind to what I wanted to do, and I did succeed. And I know I can succeed again. And I would tell a friend the same thing. You succeeded. You did it before. You can do it again. So many of us gained weight during the pandemic. And we're just feeling so disgusted with ourselves because we gained weight during the pandemic. It was a hard time. It was a different time. And it really is, like my son Dan was over yesterday and we were talking about how the world changes and how the world has changed for him twice. Now the world has changed for me because I'm 70, more than twice, with significant events in your life. And he always thinks of, because he is 44, he thinks of 9/11, that anything before 9/11 was a different world. And really, if you think about it, it was a different world previous to 9/11. Because previous to 9/11, you could just get on a plane, you didn't have to worry about anything, you didn't have to go through metal detectors. Everything was so different. So it became a new world in 2002, or 2001 actually, after 9/11. So it was a whole new world. And so now, the next significant thing in his life, he has told me, that changed his world is 2020. So whenever he hears 2001 or 9/11, he's always going to think, after that was a new world. Now he always thinks 2020, after that, is a new world. Because it is a new world. We're going to be doing things so much differently than we did before. And we have to get back to just realizing that the best things in life really are free. I know that's like such a cliche. It's such a cliche to say that the best things in life are free. But the love of your family, your health, your journey, going on your weight loss, it's not really free because everything costs so much. But you don't understand what I'm saying. I think that during the pandemic, even though we were eating, we were eating for comfort. And the reason we ate for comfort was because we couldn't have our family nearby to hug and give us that little bit of sugar that we needed. So instead of getting a little bit of sugar from hugs and kisses from our kids and our grandkids, we went to the cookies and the donuts and the chips and things like that. Now the world is changing. We're getting back to a reality, not a normal, but a reality. And so the new reality for us is that we have to appreciate the things in life, continue to encourage your friends and your family, all of your subscribers if you have a YouTube channel, not to give up, not to feel bad that you put some weight on during the pandemic. You needed some sugar. You needed some love. Well, now, with the new reality, you're going to get that sugar. You're going to get that love from your family and your friends and the activities that you can start rejoining. So remind your friends and anybody that's really kind of feeling down about gaining that weight that the new reality is that you don't need to turn to food to be comforting you anymore. You can turn to family and friends. And the last thing they tell you is to say, I am strong. I know I'm strong enough to fight this battle. I know it. I've done it before. I've done it so many times in my life, but this is the longest I've ever stayed on a program and the longest time I've ever kept a significant amount of weight off for as long as I have. I'm really proud of that, and the reason is because I am strong, and I remind myself of that, and I'm reminding you that you are strong. You are strong enough to get through this. You really are. So things that might help you the next time you're struggling is list phrases that have felt comforting to you in the past, words that you've heard, advice that you've given, encouragement you would have liked to have heard, such as I can overcome this, I am strong, or I can succeed. Which ones might help you the next time you're struggling? Think about which ones really were going to help you the most when you really think that you're struggling the hardest. And studies show that if you're kind to yourself, you can help others respond positively and effectively to setbacks. If you're like always putting yourself down in that, and like you say, you know, I can't do it, there's no way I can do it, but you know what, you can do it. You know, they're going to think, I don't know, that doesn't sound too encouraging. But you know what? Tell yourself every day, remind yourself that you are your own best friend. You know, no matter where you go, you're always there. No matter how hard you try to stay away from yourself, you can't get away. You're always there. And you are the only one you are truly with 24/7, although I hate that phrase. But you are truly the only one that is with yourself every minute of your life. And you are the only one that controls what you eat, what you do, what you think, what you say. And so you have to remember that. So stop thinking negatively, stop saying bad things about yourself, and stop giving up. Try again. If today was a bad day, start again tomorrow. If breakfast you went crazy and ate something that you shouldn't have ate for breakfast, say, you know what, I went crazy for breakfast, I'm going to eat a lighter lunch, and then do that. So just remember, you can do it. I know you can do it. This is one of the subjects that they've come up with that I kind of really like, because it's really, at this time, now that we're starting to get back to the new reality of life, because this is not the new normal, this is the new reality. We're always going to be cautious of germs. We're always going to be cautious of gaining weight, turning to food, all of that. We have to remember that we can do this. And I know you can do it. I don't have a doubt you can do it. And I don't have a doubt that I can do it, because I'm going to talk to myself like I'm going to talk to a friend. And I'm telling you, we can do this. The recipe this week is for egg roll bowls. I'll leave the recipe in the description box down below. Once again, when I try to copy and paste it, it all runs together, but I'm sure you can figure it out. I know you can figure it out. I'm not going to say I'm sure. I know you can figure it out. But I don't know. It doesn't look good to me, but I'll show you the picture. See if hopefully I can get it to show you without it glaring. Let's see. That's what it looks like. Let's see what's in it. I do like egg rolls, so we'll see. Ground pork, scallions, garlic cloves, ginger, soy sauce, rice vinegar rather, apricot. See, I don't know about the apricot preserves. Sesame seed oil, cold slaw mix, already packaged with the carrots in it, and if you want hot sauce on it. It doesn't sound too bad. It is 4 points on all plans. So we just have to remember to stop that critical thinking, self-thinking. We have to just remember that we need to talk to ourselves like we want people to talk. How we would talk to people is how we want people to talk to us. And just say goodbye. Say goodbye. I say see ya. Don't want to, like 2020. Goodbye. Don't want to see you again. Don't want to remember you. Well, we should remember it, because then we'll remember what we lost and what we gained. We lost a lot, but we gained a new respect for our reality of life now, of how much we should appreciate the free things in life. Just whatever. But say hello to a stronger mind, because this is the week. I really anticipate a significant loss next week. So we will see if my anticipation pays off. But once again, if you're new to my channel, please subscribe, leave a comment, hit that like button, share it if you think somebody might like to see it. As always, stay safe, and I will talk to you guys next week on the highlights meetings or on my daily vlog.